I kind of noticed then that I don't need makeup to feel confident and feel good about myself, and actually people responded to how I felt and not what I looked like. Hi, my name is Roberta and this is Dhamma-inspired living. Thank you for joining me again today. And today I would like to tell you about why I haven't been wearing makeup for almost 2 years, and make sure to stick around until the end. So, yes, so it has already been almost 2 years that I haven't worn any makeup, and I just kind of wanted to talk about why I don't wear makeup. I also would like to say here that I don't have any judgment towards makeup, and if you wear makeup, that's great, if you feel great in it. This is just my own experience, and it might not be true for you, or it might resonate, I don't know, but yeah, it's just in sharing my experience and not saying that this is the way or not. So for me, makeup has always been sort of a way to hide behind my insecurities and to make me feel better about myself. It was something that it's almost like a placebo, like I would put it on myself and I would be like, oh, I feel better about myself. And I've been using makeup since I was maybe 13, but not every day, but just now and again. And I've noticed throughout my adult life that when I was putting on makeup, I felt better and more confident, and when I wasn't, I wasn't feeling so confident. And so also, if you subscribed, don't forget to mention in the comments that you've subscribed, and I'll message you back and we can have a wee chat. I really value my community and I appreciate you being here. I started to play around with the idea of not wearing makeup and just to feel confident even without wearing makeup. And I remember I started doing this when I was living down in London, and I was going to these salsa nights, and we were doing performance as well. And at the time, when you're doing a salsa performance, you have to put a lot of makeup on, and I mean a lot, like foundation this thick and huge eyes and eyelashes. And the reason for that is because when you're performing, everything has to be a bit more bigger, because people cannot see your face maybe from really far away. So I remember then I was like, oh, I really don't like that. And when I stopped performing, and actually this was one of the reasons, believe it or not, because I just didn't like all that stuff on my face and all the chemicals and whatnot. So when I stopped performing, I decided that I'm just going to go out, I'm going to dance, and I'm just going to have a good time without makeup. And I kind of noticed then that I don't need makeup to feel confident and feel good about myself, and actually people responded to how I felt and not what I looked like. So the reason that before people would respond to me in a more positive way when I had makeup on was not because of how I looked, but because of what my energy was and what I was bringing with that kind of confidence. And so when I stopped using makeup, I just put on that confidence, and that's how I went out and that's how I was interacting, and I still felt that I was getting the same kind of response from people as when I was wearing makeup before. So that was one of the reasons where I was like, I don't need the makeup to feel confident, to feel good, and I want to be authentic, I want to be me. I don't want to feel like I'm having to hide behind something to feel good about myself. I just want to feel good the way I am. That was number one. Number two, the makeup was really sort of irritating my eyes, especially because I wear contact lenses sometimes, and whenever I was using eyeliner or whatever for my eyes, I really felt my eyes drying out. And also, I just wasn't a big fan of putting things on my face that were full of chemicals that I didn't know. And so that was number two. And also there's this really good it's not really a TED talk, but it's a talk by a doctor who says that if you cannot eat it, you shouldn't put it on your skin, because your skin absorbs everything, right? So I was like, okay, well, I cannot eat this, so I'm not going to put it on my skin. That was kind of my way of thinking. And then the third reason as well is I feel that it's very time consuming, putting it on your face and taking it off your face. And I just didn't feel like I wanted to be spending my time doing that. And maybe before I had kids, I would have more time and I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll do it. But now that I have kids, that's not the priority for me. I'd rather meditate in the morning, or I'd rather have a longer shower or something along those lines than to spend a long time doing my makeup. Even though I know that it doesn't have to take long, but for me that kind of makes sense. So these are the main three reasons that I don't wear makeup. And I'm not saying that I'm never gonna wear makeup or that I'm against wearing makeup ever in the future, but yeah, these are the reasons, and I wanted to share because maybe you feel inspired not to wear makeup, or maybe you feel inspired to wear makeup again, but you've not been wearing makeup whatever it is, whatever feels right for you, I kind of celebrate that and support you in that. And this is just me sharing what has been true for me. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye for now.